This is Pastor Junior. So I'm just walking down the street, but I was just texting to one of the brothers, right? Because I was telling him that, como dice, Job 12:10 says, in whose hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of all mankind? Job 12:10. In whose hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of all mankind? Well, it's in the Lord's hands. In Genesis 2:7 reads, and God formed man out of the dust of the ground, breathed into what? Breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. Maybe that's a word of encouragement for one of you guys today. Genesis 2:7 reads that God formed man out of the dust of the ground, breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. Along with Job 12:10. ¿Qué dijo Job? Well, he said, in whose hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of all mankind? Well, you know what? God is the sustainer, and he's the creator of all mankind. So don't lose hope, man. Yeah? Don't lose hope. Why? Because, if these two verses don't spark encouragement to you, I don't know what will. What will? Right? That's one of my favorite verses in the book of Job. One of my favorite verses. I got a few. But Job 12:10 says, in whose hands is the life of every living thing? Right? If the Lord's got me, and he's got my breath, and he's holding me together, man, I should be encouraged. That no matter what we go through in life, he's got us. Like one of the brothers, he's got your back. Right? And then you got Genesis, right? It's still Moses writing the book of Genesis, right? He said, and God formed man from what? From the dust of the ground. He breathed into his nostrils what? The breath of life, and man became a living being. Right? So be encouraged with that. All right? No matter what you're going through, he's got your breath in his very own hand. Don't lose hope. Orale, God bless you guys. Just a word of encouragement.